everyone, Henry Train here, and today I'm doing something a little different. I know I said I was going to do a review at 5, but I forgot, and anyway. Here we have some of my best and worst customs. So, let's start off with some of my, what do I want to say? We will go from my worst, not as bad worst customs to my absolute worst customs. So let's start off with two very simple ones. Max and Monty. Now, Max has a few problems with his model that I did try to fix, but they didn't go so well. The dumper did not stay black like it was supposed to. And that's really it. Oh, and I tried painting that down there too, but yeah, not much with Max and Monty. Same with Monty, except he looks a bit better. That's why I did Max first, or I should have done Monty first, because, you know. Anyways, enough of these two. On to my next customs that are myth. Duncan and Rusty. The problem with Duncan here is his face. I'm getting a new Duncan, and I'm going to replace the face. The face is just ugly. Let's talk about Rusty. Also, the face is ugly. I made the same mistake Tommy did. The eye. They're not on the wooden railway models. They're Trackmaster models. I have given him some weathering in my old style kind of weathering, which is what I'm going to call it now. A white cab, because this used to be a black cab, Rusty. And, yeah, the problem I have with this custom is the face and this oil thing? What is this? I have no idea. The reason for that is because I got a little too much white on there that I wanted. Like, a dot of white would have made sense, but I put too much on it, so that's Rusty. He's done. Next custom that looks like complete myth. Yeah, that's what we'll do next. My bear custom. It's not in the accurate shape at all. I used a knockoff Coach, and then this is how it was born. That's all there is to say about it. It's just ugly. And bear can go. But what's even uglier is this thing. This has the worst face ever. And just, I don't know what I was thinking. It's even got a gray roof when it's supposed to be black. Yeah, this thing exists, and I don't like it at all whatsoever. So, yeah, out of here. On to my next worst custom. Move that forward. Trevor. Clean that up. Trevor is... I tried to make him look good, but lo and behold, I have failed. I did give him some bronze lining, which is worn off. And that face. I've tried to cut it off. Trust me, it won't die. The problem with a lot of these models are the faces. The only ones that didn't have a painted face are Mighty and Max and Monty. God, I just did that. Yeah, that's Trevor. We'll put him off to the side because he has a relation to this next custom. Kind of. I don't think I've showed this thing off. Ever. But it's George. This steamroller. And the problem I have with this model is the face. And yeah, the face is just this ugly piece of dirt that no one loves. I redid his wheels with black. Did a little weathering on the thing here. Redid his cab black and this gold. And that's about it. But the only reason I hate this model is I might make that the thumbnail. Take a picture of that. There we go. Okay. Now let's move on to some of my best customs. Oh, so sorry about that. This time we're doing it kind of backwards. We're going from my worst best customs to the absolute best. And my worst best custom, Skarloey. I have made him a little too inaccurate with these side windows. Rheneas had those, not Skarloey. That was my fault. I redid his coal. Anyways, I actually added coal, and the reason this isn't higher on the list is because I messed up a little bit on that. So, yeah, that's basically it. Nothing else was done to Skarloey. Get in that shed. All right, so next custom. Sorry about that again. I just keep screwing up. My next worst best custom, Blue Alfred, almost. Basically Blue Alfred. Or Green Alfred, whichever you want. So, the reason, I don't know why, I just like this custom so much. It just looks nice. And it's not like the 2001 model of Henry, where the face is going over the magnet. And, the reason this isn't with my best customs is because of that middle wheel. It's got a few problems. I almost had him on the worst list because of that wheel. Tender. This side of the tender looks decent. This side is a little... something I'm starting to add are tail lamps. And, yeah, that's Alfred. Get him out of here. And I'm very surprised that this one even made it on the list. And where it is right now is my Thomas. Oh god, I can't stop him. This one was really beat up when I got him, and I rarely filmed or did anything with this one. So I decided why not remake him, redo him many times over and over until I got it pretty much good. The reason this isn't higher on the list is because at the top, the extended tanks are not as wide as his normal tanks would be. And, if I zoom in here, look at that yellow lining right there. That has some red on it, doesn't it? Oh, I just now noticed that. That looks like crap. So, yeah, that's Thomas. This side is actually pretty good. I got the one, a pretty decent size, where on this side I got the one massive. Oh, he derailed. So yeah, that's Thomas. Go ahead and get on out of here. Oh yeah, I took a page out of Garrett Scott's book and painted this black. So yeah, go Thomas. Thank you. And my next best custom, here we have Ginty. Ginty is one of the very few engines who I've given some clay added features that look kind of good. The original one with the clay had it all the way up to the cab. Then the second one, I had it like halfway down the cab, and now it's this one. So I must stick with this one. And he had splashers too, when this one was halfway, when the firebox was halfway up. No back lamp or anything, no back detailing. British Rails crest, which I want to redo from the side, but I messed up there. One of the reasons why this is not higher on the list, because right here, it's indented a little bit. And it looks kind of bad. And that, right there, it's supposed to be gold. It was gold before I gave him a touch-up, and then that was born. I also got a bit of paint on his face, which I kind of hate for myself for that. And this Ryan, I made this from a Ryan. You can barely see it, but that says Ryan and purple wheels. Dead giveaway there. I can't cut his face off. I can't cut his smoke box off either. This thing is literally indestructible. So, yeah, that's why I think that's one of the reasons why it's on the list. I cannot destroy it. As much as I want to take that face off and replace it with a Duncan so I can be in Jimmy the Ginty. Anyway, well, I hopefully will be in Jimmy the Ginty soon. So, there's, Ginty custom, and I just not realized so, actually, I'm going to put Ginty in that shed because it's larger. And Snowy, get back! God, you're hogging the shed. Here we come into our final 3 best customs. Right now, number 3 best custom, Toby. Blue side plates, Toby. I know it's not accurate, but it'll work. I like it. I think it looks very good. And these are printed decals. This is the first model where I have really good printed decals on it, and it's done right. It has a clay feature with a bell and funnel. Well, the bell got squished, and I had to repaint it. It's really the same on both sides. The only reason this isn't higher on the list is because I got a little crap back here. Nothing's really changed on the model besides the side plates and the roof. So, that's Toby done. Final 2. Here we go. Here, as second best custom in my collection, the Mallard. The only reason it is not the number 1 best custom is this. That, and I can't get the wheels paint to stay on, but I have a solution for that. So, yeah. Face is pretty good. Wheels are okay. He's got his number, which it used to have L and E on the side, which I got rid of. And, there's the Mallard. Here is his tender from the Flying Scotsman's water tender. And a thing you can buy at Walmart for $2. I mean, I just pulled the coal out and stuck it on with hot glue. So I have a little bit more of an accurate Mallard tender. So here we go. We're gonna put him right here to see my number 1 best custom. Let me get him real quick. Before he really comes in, let's give an honorable mention to Oliver, the Great Western Engine. He is definitely one of my better customs, but he had so many problems that I couldn't fix for this that he was unfortunately left out of the entire thing. He's not my worst custom, but he's also not my best. So there's the honorable mention. And Oliver, since you are the honorable mention, would you do the honors, please, in bringing in my best custom? He's got problems right now, but the Red Engine, aka Winston, aka Eagle. This is my best custom so far. His face turned out amazing, considering when I got him, he had no eyebrows. He has a glossy and smooth paintwork, and he's the one model that I own currently in my collection with painted wheels that actually, like, stay on. He is a beautiful custom, in my opinion. And you might be wondering, why did you have all of our tow him in? Where's his tender? His tender is nowhere to be found. Well, let me get his tender real quick. Here is the one reason he didn't come in on his own. The tender wheel has broken, and the axle came out. This is a very big problem, as I'm without an eagle. And the movie has also been delayed due to some model issues. Thanks, Winston. But when I will have all my oh God, what's it doing? George, Trevor, someone, get this out of here. Thank you, slave. This is your new cart. Oh wait, hang on, I'm just gonna leave this here for a second. The axle on the tender broke, and I'm ordering a new tender. But his old tender, the one he was shipped with, is gonna have to be put to scrap. Since it is being put to scrap with several of my other scrap models, I see it only fitting to set him in there as well. Or not to set the tender in there as well. It is now scrap metal. Or wood, I should say. But Winston is my best custom so far. More will be coming, like a Railway Series James and Edward. But right now, there are no more customs that could beat Winston. So, here are my top 3 best customs. Wait, who's that behind Mallow's tender? Who's that? Tony, can you pull? Oh my God. Boom. George. Oh God, this is already 11 minutes. Oh, good Lord almighty.